EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taking down the shot of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad right the back out of Arizona State. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
A loss of a yard.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run over center with White. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot. But that'll keep this drive rolling.
For the Saints.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up
From just
down.
across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
Now it's going to be third down.
Third down and 15.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
And he's in! Chris Olave, touchdown 6. It's his second touchdown of the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. This one taken in by Odunze. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he will score! Michael Pittman. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss.
That is on. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 1 quarter in the books. 15-6 is the score. More from New Orleans. After this,
at the 36-yard line.
it's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's close to another first down. It's a start down just shy of the marker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 31, here's second down and 2. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
That's good.
I love the call here on third and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Chicago.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
31 brings up second down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So,
an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Saints are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to him. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap and a give to White. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They drop this underneath to White. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. First and 10. They'll set up the screen to White. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's second and 2. They'll run out of the gun. This is White. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a third down and 4. Easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Gain of 18. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And now, third and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Saints.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Well, right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Chicago.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Deep runner getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they do. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game. Their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Drive begins with a run by White. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And then second down.
19-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense. Throwing now from the gun. The right side to Olave. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass.
Brings up third down.
Third down coming up.
6 yards to go.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 14 on the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
That's another Saints.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Back at the 36-yard
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Third and long.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, come 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks.
To Brandon Cooks. Brings up third down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's third down and a few inches. Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bears 6.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Going on first down, it's Williams. Cross right side for the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Bears.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Saints 36-yard line.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Complete to Keaton Mitchell.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
First down, Chicago.
Throwing again, Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Rolling right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the goal line and in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown Bears.
Chicago.
Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing that out wide, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
This is Kamara. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And I don't think he got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Now a short one was caught by the tight end, Johnson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Let's go. 60 Vice, Mustang 19, 69, 70 range.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
70 Lion. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. This is 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Here's first down. To throw, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Luther Burden, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now he'll air one out. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the Saints. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. The presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.